comes next, the latest chapter in the rich heavyweight tapestry that sees Britain boast two world champions. Tyson Fury declined the invitation to experience this up close. 1,000 fans have lapped up the chance. No longer the eerie atmosphere for this pre-Christmas cracker as the WBA, IBF and WBO champion Anthony Joshua defends his treasure against this well-schooled, vastly experienced and very proud Kubrat Pulev. Biggest night since Fury Wilder, Matt, and it's here in London.
Yeah, you can see both guys pretty cagey here at the start. You see a lot of respect there for each other. Joshua just trying to find that range, trying to jab the body.
That battle of the jabs, so vital in the early exchanges. Pulev's got a good, thudding, solid jab, which he honed in a really good amateur career. Joshua, we know, has an excellent jab, and it man by 8 years, Joshua. Both will be looking for this sharp start.
Yeah, both men really switched on here. You can see the concentration factor is top notch. Both guys very cagey here, trying to find their range, trying to establish the jab.
There's one from Joshua and one from Pulev. Both extremely seasoned in their different ways via different routes. And they were meant to meet at the end of October 2017. Pulev pulled out 11 days before with a injured shoulder. But he said he's glad he did. He wanted to be 100% for this opportunity. He didn't want to just take the money. He's got that ambition. Good jab from Joshua.
Yeah, good jab from Joshua. Lots of feinting going on there. Like I say, both men trying to lure the other one into making a mistake that they didn't capitalise on. No one wants to be the first person to lead off. Both guys very cagey here.
Loose, languid, and as Matt says, cagey, as they just size each other up. One mistake.
Yeah, it's been a year out of the ring for Joshua. Pulev, very similar. I think they're just trying to find their distance, find their right range, get their timing. Nice left hook there from Pulev.
Yep, trying to follow it up with a jab. One back from Joshua. Pulev trying to get centre ring. Right hand from Joshua, partially blocked. That's better. Quiet opener. Oh, now the Joshua jab.
Yeah, very cagey opener. Both guys just having a look, really. Trying to find their distance. A lot of feinting going on. Trying to see will the other guy make a mistake. Trying to get the read of each other.
That's the team based up in Sheffield. Even Kaysen is with Kubrat Pulev. Kaysen is with Hasim Rahman, his brother, and various others in Vegas, but not hugely known. The big team from the 39-year-old in fight number 30. It's the 25th for Anthony Joshua in the white trunks he loves, the red of Pulev and the red gloves. Red and green, he'd be so honoured to take the world titles back to Bulgaria. Not a real boxing nation. Remember the likes of Martin Krastev, Tonchev, but no one at heavyweight really, although his dad was a Bulgarian heavyweight champion, and he's doing this for him in his memory. He's fueled Pulev, and he believes he can find the flaws, the vulnerability that he said he saw as the world saw against Andy Ruiz. Joshua with a terrific punch-perfect performance, executing the game plan to win the belts back. Very different now. New time for AJ. And look at this with a hand speed, and Pulev just smiles. He's had a pretty good chin over the years, although he did get dispatched by Vladimir Klitschko down several times when he lost his first world title challenge. The only defeat, though, for Pulev, and Ru is the only one for Joshua, who tries to jab the body. Wild and woolly from Pulev.
Yeah, Pulev trying to pressure Joshua with his feet, trying to put that front foot, trying to pressure Joshua with his presence, but Joshua controlling the distance with his jab.
Just thinking whether to spring in Pulev. There's the jab again from Joshua.
I think Pulev needs to come behind that jab. Single jabs are no good. He needs to double that jab up, or try and time the jab of Joshua and come over the top with his right hand.
Strong, steady look to Pulev, who's been so at ease this week, so confident that he's going to upset the odds and inflict a second defeat for Joshua. Good jab to the body again, Matt.
Yeah, nice jab to the body. He just keeps Pulev at distance. Pulev, you can see he's trying to edge closer, keeps nudging forward with that front jab. Jab to the body's good. Keep him at that distance. Control the distance, control the range. Like I say, Pulev, he's trying to edge closer all the time. Good defense here from Pulev. Joshua unloading with both hands. Pulev tucking up and taking them all on the gloves, but he's trying to get closer. He keeps edging forward with that front foot, Pulev, trying to pressure Joshua with his presence. But Joshua so far controlling the distance behind that jab.
Teddy Atlas, pretty good analyst he is, isn't he? Third round, WBA Super, IBF, WBO, even the IBO World Heavyweight titles on the line. Not the WBC, of course, that's Tyson Fury's property. He'll be watching from home, I'm sure, and all the talk about whether they will meet in 2021. Joshua hasn't mentioned his name at all this week, focused on Kubrat Pulev, and we know about banana skins and all best laid plans. Dillian White downstairs commentating on the radio. He found out against Alexander Povetkin a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and Joshua found out himself against Andy Ruiz in Madison Square Garden in New York, so I don't think he'll ever make that mistake again in his whole career. I don't think Pulev, and so he should be.
That's right, all the talk was about Deontay Wilder then. How the heavyweight world can twist and turn as Pulev tries to club in a right hand. There's the respect between the pair. The judging of distance, crucial with this. Right hand from Joshua, who's come in, I think, at the best shape at 17.213. And Pulev was the lightest he's been at 17.1. Really in fantastic condition.
Yeah, Pulev looking for that lead left hook, but Joshua said,
big right hand from Joshua in the third round. And Pulev took that, but he was hurt. There's the smile, and there's the defiance from Kubrat Pulev, but he was shaken by Joshua, and there's plenty of time in the round. But remember the third in the garden, and when Joshua knocked Ruiz down, he then came a cropper. Big uppercut from Joshua, beautiful punches from Anthony Joshua, and Pulev all at sea, and the referee goes in, and he's in the corner trapped. Just over 50 seconds to survive for Kubrat Pulev, but the timing and the power of Anthony Joshua is there for all to see, and the uppercut is working a treat.
The uppercut's brilliant, the right hand that started, it was an absolute peach, he timed it perfectly. I think he's going to get the knockout here, he's going to go for it.
There's the uppercut, down goes Pulev, and he's in real trouble here in London. His dreams are becoming a world heavyweight champion, almost in tatters. Can he get through the round? He's a proud, tough, hard man. Vladimir Klitschko stopped him in 5. Can Joshua do it quicker?
Gotta say, what a chin Pulev has shown to take that first right hand that he walked onto, never seen it coming. Joshua timed it and has since then landed several sweet, beautiful uppercuts.
Shots after the bell as well, and still Pulev stands. Joshua wouldn't have liked that. Massive round for the...
There, just slipped outside the jab. Beautiful hand, bang on the chin. But Pulev, what a chin he showed to take that shot, to get his head to clear. And then Joshua, after that, landed a couple of really vicious uppercuts. I think Pulev turned away a few. Saber count. We might see a different angle of it. Yeah, there's that uppercut. The uppercut has been a brilliant shot for Joshua. Yeah, we'll see it there. There's the knockdown.
Such an important punch, the uppercut, and often underused. Lennox Lewis was a fantastic exponent of it. There's the big wide eyes from Anthony Joshua, as if to say, right, you know now everything you said yesterday. They're in a real firestorm here, the fourth round. Kubrat Pulev in dire straits in the third, but he survived. And as you said, showing a great chin. Maybe it's because he's in such terrific shape for this challenge.
Fantastic shape, Pulev, because he got nailed hard with a sweet right hand, bang on the chin. Got nailed with a couple of spots, with several hard uppercuts as well. You know, and he shook it off. He got up. The bell came at a good time for him. We'll see now the minute respite in between rounds was enough to completely let his head clear. But fantastic start from Joshua.
Sweet jabs as well from Anthony Joshua. Real thudding punches. They've done a lot behind the scenes in Sheffield. Much more sparring, rhythm work. Right hand from Pulev, who might just go for broke here, Matt.
Yeah, good right hand there from Pulev. So say Joshua can't switch up, can't get too relaxed. He's got to stay concentrated. Got to make sure his own defenses are very sharp. Pulev still dangerous. Looks like his head's cleared as well, Pulev now.
Joshua shaken by Dillian White, down against Vladimir Klitschko. Of course, gone up to win that epic at the stadium, and down 4 times in the disaster in the Garden. So there is that air of vulnerability, which adds to the excitement in every Joshua fight.
Yeah, so, you know, it's important that he just gets back behind the jab, set things up again. Okay, Pulev looks like his head's cleared now, so let's get back behind the boxing, set things up behind the jab, feint, keep your own head moving as well, don't get static. Pulev, you see, he's trying to edge closer, he's still trying to put the pressure on Joshua with his physical presence.
He's forgotten the jab, Kubrat Pulev. I think he just wants to try and get close, and that distance that Joshua's providing and utilising with a spearing left has been good. Up close,
Pulev will be wary with his own jabs, because that's the shot he threw, which Joshua countered with the right hand over the top. So, you know, maybe Pulev needs to use a few more feints before he jabs. Doesn't want to become predictable or readable with that jab, so he wants to maybe set that up, feints, jab the body, double up on the jab, makes it more difficult for someone to counter over the top.
It's better from Pulev, but a quieter round. Couldn't have been as dramatic as the third. What is it about the third round in Anthony Joshua fights?
There again, see Joshua trying to counter over the top of the jab to the body, so Pulev will be wary of that.
Anthony Joshua, one of the best in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It all started when he slipped outside the jab and landed the right hand over the top, and I couldn't believe Pulev didn't hit the deck. He took it so well. Then he unloaded with both hands, and the uppercut's always been a great punch for Anthony Joshua. See him landing here sweet, bang on the chin. Like I say, really, really impressed with Pulev's durability, with his ability to take a shot. Even though he went down there.
Still an education for Anthony Joshua. Had a short, fast in Olympic gold, of course, in the summer of 2012. Kubrat Pulev boxed at 5 world championships. Won bronze in 2005. He won gold at the Europeans in Liverpool. Now these are Very good technicians as well, but it's Anthony Joshua in the driving seat back in the capital after that tremendous third round. What can Kubrat Pulev do? He's still in this fight. He's still trying. He's got 14 knockouts on the slate, and he will believe that he can come back. Just the round that he got flattened by Vladimir Klitschko, but it was a gung-ho attack really that night. And he said he was too green, too raw, and that he is in a much better place tonight. Return to the jabs.
Yeah, Pulev keeps jabbing that body.
Well, he remembers what Andy Ruiz did with the body shots in New York, but really affected Joshua as well that night.
Yeah, I think Pulev's trying to jab the... Oh, good one.
That was a good one from Joshua. Pulev takes in, fires back. What heart he's showing here, Kubrat Pulev, in this challenge for the world heavyweight titles, and back behind the jab. He's almost like a man possessed. He is so desperate to win this world title.
Yeah, some of these shots that Pulev has taken, I think he would have knocked most heavyweights out. A good right hand there from Pulev.
Yeah, it was a lovely right hand, and Joshua just holds momentarily. And good work from Kubrat Pulev, and a smile from Anthony Joshua, who just a bit more stationary than he was, now back on his toes.
Yeah, I think Pulev letting his hands go a little bit more. He lands that nice kind of screw shot, right hand through the middle.
Pulev in this round.
Yeah, he's trying to get closer, trying to double up behind that jab.
Smiles, Pulev.
Lovely jab there from Joshua, snapping the head back of Pulev. Doubling up, coming in behind it. Bringing the right hand, just the right hand. He was just out of range there, Pulev, so he landed the shot, but it was at the end of the punch. We'll see Pulev stepping in there, landing a nice one too. He landed a good left-right combination just after that as well. So Pulev's starting to open up more now, letting his hands go.
Off his shoulder, handkerchief, keep breathing now. Control the pace in the round. Come on, don't sit in front of you. You come in and out.
Yep, don't sit in front of him. Back to your boxing, says Robert McCracken. Kubrat Pulev, who's got wins over Derek Chisora, European title. He's won that a couple of times, and Hughie Fury. What a victory this would be if he could somehow come back from that awful third round and turn the tables. Kubrat Pulev. Dillian White knocked out by Alexander Povetkin in that upset. We've had the Teofimo Lopez upset of Vasil Lomachenko. It's been, and you just never know with these heavyweights.
Yeah, and especially under these different conditions. We have a crowd here tonight, but there has been no crowd up until tonight, and that affects different fighters in different ways. And as you mentioned there, the Lomachenko Lopez, that was a huge upset.
Joe Joyce as well, the other night, beating Daniel Dubois to win the British Commonwealth and European titles. He's going for this right hand, Pulev.
Yeah, Pulev just trying to measure that. Throwing a lot of feints here, Pulev. I think he's trying to feint the jab and look to jump in with that lead left hook.
Joshua trying to regain control with a wide stance and the timing. So many sparring partners he's had up in Sheffield. Pulev doesn't care at all. Any reputation being the underdog doesn't seem to bother him, does it?
Well, he's only lost that one fight to Vladimir Klitschko. He's a mandatory challenger. He was a fantastic fantastic amateur, well-travelled. He's shown tonight already what a fantastic chin he has.
Not on the back of the head, says the South African referee, Dion. Coming up to the last minute of the 6th round. It's becoming more physical, so that's what Pulev's trying to make it.
Yeah, and he really stepped in with that 1-2, then he really committed to it. Sometimes he can be a bit cagey, he's punching, he's not really committing because he doesn't want to walk into a counter. You know, Joshua walking onto that lovely right hand over the top of the jab, tried it there again, just fell short that time, but Pulev doesn't always want to commit, but he's starting to commit more now.
Yeah, just trying to knock him around a bit. Kubrat Pulev, remember, it was a temple shot that started the problems against Andy Ruiz. And he did also have 1 or 2 issues against Vladimir Klitschko, of course, and had to sort of reset himself, Joshua. But what a heart and what class he showed on that epic night at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, Joshua just landed some good jabs here now, these last sort of 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, moving well. Again, Joshua. That's what Robert McCracken and Angel Fernandez and Joby Clayton were wanting to do. Again,
yeah, nice movement there from AJ, just sliding out the way of that right hand from Pulev. Just seeing it there again, just nice.
Floyd Mayweather in attendance. You couldn't believe that when I told you, could you?
I thought you were joking. I thought, well, if Floyd Mayweather was coming, we would have heard by now, but yeah, I was surprised.
Next in this one, Anthony Joshua's got to be a long way in front, but it's only the halfway stage. WBA Super IBF, WBO World Heavyweight titles on the line. The white of AJ in fight number 25, 23 wins. Kubrat Pulev looking for his 29th, the most meaningful victory throughout a career that goes back to 2009. Here comes Joshua again. People just felt that this would be about the stage, the 7th, 8th, 9th, that Joshua might get to Pulev.
I thought there was a definite willingness on Pulev to commit more in that last round. He was stepping into the shots. Before that, he's been at KG, he's punching at Joshua, jabbing the body, feinting. He had been a bit reluctant to commit, but in that last round, he was committing with the 1-2, he was committing with the lead left hook. That's experience from
Kubrat Pulev. Huey Fury was telling us that that was the danger. Right hand as well. Trying to close that distance.
Yeah, nice 1-2. If Pulev can get that bit closer with his feet, then when he does land that right hand, it'll be at the right biting distance. At the minute, like back then, he landed that right hand, but it was at the end of the punch, and the sting had gone out of it. So Joshua's doing well to keep the fight at this distance.
Tyson Fury will be watching this with interest after that amazing win over Deontay Wilder. One of the great performances. Joshua's looking for a good one here. Let's get down to Andy, who's with Peter Fury.
And just stay very cagey, wait for the response.
Just as we go down the stretch now, can you see an AJ stoppage?
Yeah, it can end at any moment, but like I said, he needs to just step on the gas because Pulev's there for the taking, really.
Thanks, Peter.
Fantastic to hear the thoughts of Peter Fury. Anthony Joshua, people wondered whether the aggressive old Anthony Joshua would be back. We've seen that tonight. We've also seen him mix it up with that lovely jab and the movement, and Peter's saying back to that, you know, double jab him, because Team Joshua don't want that.
Yeah, I think Joshua just needs to keep Pulev at that distance, at the end of the jab, keep jabbing and mix the jab up, but be a bit more variety with the jab, a few more feints, maybe feint the jab, hook off it, jab the body, double up.